Final segment of ATL Day Ones with Jarvis and Tenitra, part of Locked On Sports Atlanta. We want to say thank you for rocking with us throughout the entire show. Man, we just been thank you. We just want to continue to just say thank you all because I know a lot of people say it, but I really, really mean it when I say it.
Mhm.
Really, really mean it when we say it because you guys have been rocking with us from day one right here on ATL Day Ones. And we really appreciate you for that because we're almost at 3,000 subscribers. We're trying to get there before the season starts. We need your help. Keep
Mhm.
doing it. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep leaving us those 5-star reviews on all
Definitely.
audio platforms. We appreciate you for that as well. Now, but T, this is For the Culture. It is the intersection between sports, entertainment, and the culture. And sometimes whatever the hell we want to talk about, because that's just how we get down, T. Man, Tyler Perry just is a guy that, he's a trailblazer.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
guy who has always just been able to figure out how to get things done
Mhm.
if he can't get the necessary backing that he wants or feels
Mhm.
that he deserves.
Mhm.
And he's given a lot of black folks jobs. I mean, just
Yes.
gonna keep it,
Yes.
let me keep it a buck right now. So I think that this kind of aligns with what he's done and
Mhm.
what he's continued and he's gonna looks like he's gonna continue to do that. Now we
Yeah.
know Miss Cicely Tyson, passed away, but
Yeah.
we learned that um he had a special gift
Yes.
for her, in a pretty small role, basically
Mhm.
cameo role, right?
Mhm.
And said he paid her 7 figures for the
Yes.
deal.
Yes. Paid her a million.
God,
But it
wow.
was so amazing for him to even think to do that. And you know what it reminded me of? It
Mm,
reminded me of when the Bulls, because this was a big deal back in the day, when they
right.
paid Michael Jordan 36 million for a year. And the reason
Yeah.
they paid him that was
Unheard of at that time.
right, exactly. Now, now it's just no big deal. But back then in
Right,
95, 96, that was huge. But it was
right.
done because all of the years that he had given them, all the championships that he had given him, and they weren't able to or didn't pay him what he was worth. They just wanted to honor that. And this kind of reminds me of that because Cicely Tyson is one of those people who she did something that is unheard of in Hollywood. Normally, you ascend in your earlier years and then it kind of trails off, and we still treat you like an icon, but you kind of don't see or hear from you. Cicely Tyson was everywhere. Cicely Tyson was still winning
Right.
Emmys, still getting nominated for Academy Awards until she was out of here, I think at the age of 94. And
4,
so
yeah.
to think that she was so vibrant right up till the end and that she was honored by the Academy and also that she's been giving her flowers over and over. And I just want to say this real quick as well. She's the type of person, who would walk in a room and just kind of command things with her presence, right? Had an opportunity to just, and when I say bypass her, I do mean bypass because she has a middle school in East Orange, New Jersey, where I used to live. And we used to have meetings there. Of course, she is my soror. So we used to have meetings there, and it
Mm,
was amazing just to see. But also the story behind this Legends Weekend that Oprah did some years ago was
yeah.
that she had done a party or something and inadvertently left Miss Cicely Tyson off the list. And when she
Mm,
realized the error of her ways, she put together an entire weekend, a Legends Ball, and all of this to honor Cicely Tyson. That's how
wow.
much she has meant to so many people across the time. So shout out to Tyler Perry, and as per his usual, Jarvis. When do we find out about it? Way after the fact, because
Yep.
he's never about getting those accolades. He's just about, like you said, making sure that people are taken care of.
No doubt about it. And that's the type of thing that when you're talking about giving people their flowers and
Mhm.
while they're living, and I think
Yes.
that's kind of the epitome of it, right? Because she had a lot of roles and I'm sure
Mhm.
she was underpaid in the first
Yes.
beginning part of her career, given, her age and the
Yes.
times that she came up in
Mhm.
from an acting standpoint and
Sure.
just to be honored in that way, just like
Yes.
financially, because we like talking about honor people, giving people awards, but sometimes people
Mhm.
just it's okay to just say, "Hey, here's $1 million," like just for just being who you are, like
Yes.
you know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like that concept is just amazes me, and
Yes.
then for her to be able
Yes.
to do that at a late age is like unheard of,
Mhm.
and like only thing I
Yes.
even can think that can probably compare is Betty White,
Mhm.
but she's
Yeah,
still
that's a good
not
one.
to that,
Yeah.
like that level. Like when
Mhm.
like you said, Cicely Tyson walks into a room, it's just like,
Yes.
oh. That's Cicely Tyson.
She,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
she has
Everybody
arrived.
chill out. Everybody be
Yeah.
quiet. And listen. Just want to just listen to what she has to say. But we definitely honor her and thank her for her contributions to the acting world as a black woman and what she's done. But I don't know how I segue out of this, T. But
Other than to just say it.
it's just saying,
The
Iman
president did
Shumpert.
not make contributions to bettering society with this foolishness.
ATL day ones is about to dunk on you. Oh my goodness. Iman Shumpert got arrested in the Dallas airport. T, the man had 6 ounces of weed on him and a Glock magazine.
Right.
Stuff where you keep bullets in. Like, why you got the magazine in your book bag, bro? And you ain't got the gun. Like, honest, I can kind of understand you got the gun, but you just got a
Yeah.
magazine with bullets
Yeah.
in it. Like, I'm tripping. Like, oh, and it happened over the weekend, so he's been arrested.
Mm-hmm.
And the police report states that they found him with a Glock magazine, had 14 rounds in it, and a little bit over 6 ounces of weed, but they didn't find the weapon. They didn't find the weapon in his book bag, and I'm just like, dude. And I was literally, I'm a fan of the show, The Shop, like,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Mon Shumpert is a character on the show, and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sitting up here saying he's the greatest actor in the world, but I believe his character. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's what all you ask for when people get into acting and
Right.
everything. Like you just want to be able to believe their character,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see Iman Shumpert playing that, and he's been doing a pretty
Mm-hmm.
stand up job. And now
Okay.
this fool out here walking
Right.
around with 6 ounces of weed. Why you got all the weed on you, man? Like wherever you're going, I'm pretty sure you can get your hands on it. Like it's especially given who
Right.
you are.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are
I don't
that
get it,
guy.
T. Like,
Yeah,
help me out here, cause this
and it
dude,
was
man.
also confusing to me because I only know kind of the good side of him, right? Meaning
Right.
he's married to Tiana
Tiana Taylor, yeah.
Taylor, and
Mm-hmm.
they have
Mm-hmm.
2 kids, and life is great. And they're always like squad goals for people because it
Right.
just always has been a positive representation of Black love. And then he was on Dancing with the Stars and did very well on that show. Just a nice little wholesome little
Doing
show
his
or
thing.
whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. And now, like you said, he's made a transition into acting, and hey, he's solid. So why would you go this route? I will tell you this. I cannot wait for TMZ or somebody to unearth what the heck this was all about because I
Right.
never thought I was going to give this dude like dumb criminal anything. Like that just
Mm-hmm.
never crossed my mind. I didn't put him and dumb criminal in the same sentence, but I tell you what, he has now put himself in the dumb criminal sentence. But the sentence that we hope we are talking about on Monday is the sentence of Braves win, Braves win, Braves win. That's a
Raise
sentence.
win.
And we hope to
Yes.
have that sentence for you guys on the other side. And also, we're going to talk to you guys about any and everything that's going on this weekend in the world of sports. We'll recap it on Monday for you. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again for stopping by. And hey, if you guys happen to pull up on training camp, Jarvis and I will be out at Flowery Branch tomorrow. Say what's up.
Please do. Y'all come back now. You here on a good old Monday.